So here we have the last delivery of 2020. It's from two different stores. One is a Canadian store. It's in a small town very far north of where I am, called Corbett Bay, Ontario, which is not too far from North Bay. And so far I'm just amazed how quickly they process my order, and I think I ordered it on Tuesday and today's Thursday and it's already here. So I took off the envelope with my name and address on it, but I'll put a link to their website because they do deliver to 55 countries, and they have a really good selection of top-end European art supplies. And one of the few places in Canada where you can get open stock Caran Luminance pencils. Now I got the Luminance set of 76 from my husband for Christmas, and unfortunately Caran does, well, it has 24 new colors after that, so that brings it up to 100. But the set that they have only has 20 in them. You'd have to buy the other 4 open stock. So I've just been buying a few at a time. And they're well packaged. They're put together like Jackson's orders. Oh, and I added a couple Luminances, or Derwent Lightfast as well. So there's pine in that and light bronze, and those are great. And then I got bleu de Nîmes and sanguine or natural russet, and this one is Carmine Lake. And that's my cat. And Death Throne blue. So I have a few more coming from Jackson's as well. But those shipments have been held up a lot because of Christmas and COVID and Brexit and all sorts of things. So there's another Derwent Lightfast. This is mustard. And then let's see, another Derwent. This is denim. And for the Derwent ones, I only have, I think I got 24-36 set. And then there's the Derwent red. And the rest are Caran. So there's chromium oxide green. I love having a good variety of greens. This one is Herculean red. And this one is dark phthalo green. So I'll swatch those out in maybe in a few minutes. So put those two aside. And then just because they had a minimum to spend for free shipping, I got these pencil extenders. So you just pop the pencil in there when it's getting close to its end date. And it's like a little stub. And then you just squeeze the pencil to clamp it in. So let's say, I hope these fit. Yeah. You have to figure that on off camera to see that they actually fit. So that's King's Framing and Art. Yes, Framing and Art Gallery, but they also do art supplies. So next up is Jackson's. So this one that I've been waiting for since it went out on the 3rd, I believe. Like that. I think this is Pigment. Let's see. And you always package everything really nicely and recyclable as well. Same with the tape. Yep. It's Pigment. So Jackson's does their own pigment. And I make handmade watercolors, which I will leave. I don't think I said I would do that, but I'll be more consistent on putting a link to that website. It's three pigments. So there's Cobalt Turquoise, which is PB36, and this is Cadmium Vermilion, PR108. And then I got Caput Mortem, PR102. I have this pigment in other brands. I have the Cornelison. I don't think I have it in the Cama, but I definitely had it in the Cornelison. So yeah, so this will be my first time using Jackson's pigments. They are well priced. The trouble is, you know, some of them can be weighty, so that ups the shipping price. So that can be a bit of an issue. I got so excited when they announced that they had pigments that I put a bunch in my shopping cart, and then when I went to check out, it was like astronomical. I think you have to have it couriered, and then on top, like if you have it couriered, you usually have to pay duty. So that just made it not so cheap anymore. So let me put these to the side and I'll swatch out some of these colors. So here we are with a little bit of scrap paper. It's just cartridge paper. And let's start with the Caran Dash. This is the Herculean Red. That's kind of a nice darker sort of Caucasian flesh tone to that. And next up is the phthalo green, dark phthalo green. Oh, that's nice and smooth. You'll notice different pigment, different colored pencils will go on differently. Some have a little bit of a sandy texture, which I don't mind. This is chromium green. I love chromium greens. I actually use that for, I have that color in my handmade colors. And this is the bleu de Nîmes, I think. No, in Death Room. Blue. And that's nice intense sort of blue. And you can get it really, really dark. And it's Lightfast. Both these pencil lines, the Luminance and the Derwent Lightfast, as the name suggests in the Derwent one, are very Lightfast. Most of the colors are tops when it comes to that. So that's the bleu de Nîmes. And this is the Natural Russet. It's nice. Rusty color. And Carmine Lake. It's more like a reddish brown, almost kind of a maroon color. Now, for the Derwent Lightfast, this is light bronze. It's a nice sort of mustardy, dark mustard yellow. Pine. That's a nice sort of bluey green. And then there's Derwent red. That's a nice bright, almost like a poppy red. And then denim. That's kind of nice blue. And finally, mustard. That's sort of your French's kind of mustard, rather than French style mustard. So yeah, those would be a nice addition to my colored pencil collection. And I'll have to wait to show you what these bottles produce. I'm looking forward to that. Probably tomorrow I'll start making those. I had an order come in with half pans that were not half pans, so they have to go back. But I've reordered from another supplier, so they should be here soon. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to playing around with those and adding these to the collection. Thanks very much.